Hello, 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 stream. Still finishing up Steel Rising Platinum. So some good news and some bad news. All right, so in between yesterday and today, got I got a couple of trophies just because you have to kind of grind to do them. We got let's see, hang on. Let me find them. So we got Incorruptible, which is the first ending. So I just followed the guide to run through the first ending to get that done, and then backup saved and went back. We also got Grenadier, defeat 25 enemies with grenades. Pyromaniac, ignite enemies 100 times. So Pyromaniac, Miss Freeze, and there's one for the fulmination. So here's what I found out. So in the guide, it suggested that you buy a bunch of grenades to do this, but that was not working very well. So what I did was I just found the weapons that had the effects and use those. So the hardest one was the fulmination because there are a couple of weapons that do fulmination effect, but they're not great. Even leveled up, they're not great. But the fire one and of course our ice one were great. They worked perfectly. Then we got Musketeer, which is kill 20 enemies with a range shot. So for this, you have to find a weapon with the special is ranged. So not a gun, but the special attack has to be ranged. And you have to kill 20 enemies with that. AoE specialist, we also got perform 10 attacks affecting 3 enemies at once. So that was, of course, with the grenades. That was really helpful. And then David versus Goliath. So we killed an enemy with a cobblestone. Got his health down, and then killed him with cobblestone. Okay. Immobilizing. So finish him immobilizing 70 enemies. We got that in our run. Collateral damage. Okay, so that one's one I got in my run too, but that's one that you may have to grind for toward the end. So have an enemy be killed by a direct hit from another enemy 5 times. I encouraged that. So that's it. So that's positively shocking. That's the fulmination one. Yeah, so they're all, so freeze, fire, and fulmination is 100 times. So there's a little farm place. I showed it in the end of the last video. If anybody is wondering, there's 3 enemies that you can do pretty easily. But here's the thing: is once you get the status effect on them, you may not be able to get it on them again because. If you play the game through and killed the enemies and leveled up, you'll be too high of a level and you'll kill them too quickly. So you may only get 1 status effect per time, but there's 3 of them, so that's like 30 and some change. So, all right, so 33 times plus. And then that's it. Now we're on to finish the game. I have been working on getting all the side quest stuff, and I forgot to stream it. Yeah, so we are currently, so I have the Nemesis Claws leveled up, and the Shield Musket I do not have leveled up. Fire and Ice we have leveled up. We got 1,000 Cut Claws, which was actually pretty cool. Again, agility, affinity, most of the claws are. And then the Lady Macbeth fans, which Flying Daggers is the special move on that, which is pretty cool. And then this, I am kind of excited to try this. Now, I didn't have this when I did the Fulmination Challenge. I'm hoping it does better because it's a gun, and I found that the gun Status effect weapons worked better for the challenges. If you wanted platinum, they worked better. All right, so there we are, catching everyone up. So now we're gonna get to it. Get to it. Okay, and I am currently in Luxembourg. In fact, this is right where those 3 enemies are, right straight ahead. That is where they are. So we did side quest stuff in, let me just walk you through. We did side quest stuff in the Tuileries, Versailles. We finished Bastille, and then La Cité. So we did those, and then yeah. I'm sorry. No. We didn't do Versailles yet. We did it the first time, and then we backed up our save and downloaded it. Because once you hit Versailles, that is the point of no return. So we don't want to go there until we get all the side quest stuff. Otherwise, we cannot go back. All right. So there we are. Let me turn on the stream just in case somebody chimes in, and we'll get to it. Finish it up. Oh, the bad news. Okay, so the good news is I got all those things done. The bad news is I'm going to have to do another playthrough. I'm going to have to do a New Game Plus. It sucks, it blows. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the New Game Plus or if I'm just going to start a new game. Because the completionist, okay, in the beginning, it says you can use the heal. It says you can use it during the tutorial. I took that to mean the whole tutorial. That is not true, because the first boss, right before you get to the boat, is supposedly a tutorial boss. That is not the case. So if anybody is watching this, and if anybody wants to do the platinum on this, here's my advice. Absolutely 100%. Do not ever equip it. Do not ever use it. Even though the tutorial says to use it, don't use it. Don't ever use it. Because I missed the completionist trophy, and I am not thrilled about that. It is a bummer, and I'm very sad about it. All right. It's really hard to get this guy to talk, but he is there. From what I understand, I don't know. It was hard earlier when we had to talk to him, so I don't think I did him too early. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm hoping I did that one. Sorry about that. My screen got off track. I had to go fix it. I didn't mean to pause for that long. I think I talked to them earlier too, because I killed the enemies. So the walkthrough didn't want me to kill the enemies, but I did. And so I talked to a lot of these citizen stories. So